He's going to go down here, I think, turn his car around, and salute these fans all the way down the front straightaway. They stuck around for a little bit of a rain delay earlier today. NASCAR felt confident about being able to get this race started. And the fans did too, because every one of them are still here in this grandstands.
Junior, a lot of talk about young drivers. Kevin Harvick, that's his 28th win since turning 40 years old. Dale Earnhardt had 26.
This is your advanced auto parts checker flag moment. There's a few drivers every once in a while that seem to be able to continue to win beyond that 43, 44, 45-year-old mark. Not everybody can do it. There's a couple. This guy's taking great care of himself physically. He's still focused 100% on what he does every single day. And that's what it takes to be great at this. You got to live it every day. And he's maintained that focus even when things have went left and right. It's been a challenge at times for this team. His effort in his job and everything that you got to put into it has not changed.
You know, that's the thing. We have to talk and analyze who we think can be good and who can't. And there are times where you're right, you don't want to be right, and there are times where wrong, and you've never been happier to be wrong. And this is one of them, right? We talked, could the Ford do it? I didn't think they could. I could be sitting here happier that I was wrong. He's a superstar. He's a champion. And you just love to see a guy bounce back off that streak. 65 wins. Junior, you and I have been here. We know what it's like to win after a dry spell. It's amazing. And you mentioned the raw emotion. He's sunken this one in, right? This one is special.
An 8th straight win here for Ford. This man obviously responsible for a lot of those. This is a guy that's used to winning, and you can tell this celebration is just a little bit different.
That's right.
This one really means something.
When you haven't won for a while and you do get a win, trust me, that's a completely different feeling. Remind yourself, your team, you all can do it.
Let's go down to Marty.
What a day for Stewart-Haas Racing and Kevin Harvick on a day when nobody gave them a shot. I don't think Kevin Harvick and Rodney Childers doubted for just 1 second they could pull this off. Kevin Harvick with maybe the biggest statement win of the year, and that deserves celebration with the race team. And you think about the pressure on this team. Wrong side of the cut line for a number of weeks, knew they needed to win, knew this was one of his best racetracks. Wife Delana, daughter Piper gonna take this in. Look at that.
You remember a couple of years ago, he had this celebration with his son.
Yeah, that moment with Keelan, right?
Yeah.
Junior a couple of years ago. Now she gets her turn to go get the flag in front of these Michigan fans who waited it out through the rain delay and everything.
What a great moment for a parent.
Piper's like, what do I do with this, Daddy? Man, I've seen you pull off some clutch wins in your career. You know, championship aside, is this maybe the most clutch win you've ever pulled off?
Just good timing for sure. You know, we've had several good runs the last few weeks. Loudon and Pocono, where the car ran good and just, you know, didn't have everything work out. So just really proud of everybody on our Busch Light Apple Ford Mustang. They've been digging along all year long, trying to make these Mustangs run faster. They haven't been great this year, but our guys have done a good job in trying to take what we have maximize it and do the things that we need to do. Just really proud of everybody at Stewart Haas Racing.
Everyone doubted you guys. Did you guys ever doubt yourselves and think, we're not going to pull this off with 4 races to go?
Everybody who doubted us doesn't know us. They obviously know that we thrive in these types of situations, and you know, a lot of things went our way today, which you know, we haven't had all year long. Have things go our way and have things fall our way, and then at the end we pitted, didn't go a lap down, and you know, the caution came out, got control of the race. That's the thing I struggled with the most today, was traffic and the restarts and just having to make up ground. But once I got clear track, that baby was hunting.
Kevin, with only 4 shots to do it, did you think the win had to come today at one of your best racetracks?
Well, you know, I think as you know, I get that question every week.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't do anything different. You go out and you try to put yourself in a position to win the race and try to capitalize on a day and put a whole day together. And today we put a whole day together.
How about these Michigan fans waiting it out through the rain delay? And you seem to enjoy this win a little bit more, Kevin. You soaked it in a little bit more. Why?
It's been a while, and you know, coming to Michigan, this has been a great place for us, and just got to thank all the fans. They've stuck with us through this little dry spell, so hopefully we can get back to victory lane again soon.
You had this moment with Keelan a few years ago. Now you get to share it with Piper. That's got to be fun, huh?
Yeah, she's definitely trying to get used to it. Are you going to go for a ride with me?
You gonna go?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
There we go.
There you go. How about that, Michigan race fans? Piper's going to go for a ride. Daddy's going to take her to victory lane. It's a short ride, but it's a fun ride for a little kid.
They're going to head off the Ruoff victory lane and celebrate as you see the team and crew chief Rodney Childers. Kevin says, if you doubted us, you don't know us. And you know, to hear him say they thrive in them situations, it's impressive. You don't know many teams that can succeed in those type of moments when there's frustration. We see other teams and they get chipper. Not these guys. They stay buckled down.
Yeah, I mean, 687 days between wins. Right? I mean, that's a long time. And you know, we talk a lot about athletes. And some find success and some don't. But Harvick, you called it at the line. He's the closer. Why is he the closer? Because he said that almost with a smirk. Those who questioned us, they don't know us. They love to be doubted. They love to be questioned. Rodney Childers, even then, great job. I mean, he just,
Yeah.
he is as bright as they come, as even keeled as they come.
We're going to stand up for this ride?
We don't hold on to that.
Easy on the clutch. Easy on the clutch, Dad. You know, you see Piper riding that car. You know, Kevin's wife, Elena, from a racing family. Her father, John Paul Limble, ran in the Busch Grand National Series. Never quite had the funding. She grew up in a racing family, and she knows how important these days are. She knows how difficult